Alright, so now you're going to need a sheet pan lined with a bit of wax paper or parchment paper. If you don't have wax paper or parchment paper, you can use cooking spray and flour, and that'll work too. Set this aside. We'll come right back to that. Now, here is the tricky part right here. So we're going to take some of our Okay, so we're going to take some of our batter out. Okay, now this batter is very, very airy. And what I mean by some, by measurement, they want you to take 1/8 of this batter out of the bowl. Okay, so that's roughly 1/8 by volume. To that, we're going to add to our little bit, we're going to add our melted butter. Okay, that's 1 ounce of melted butter. Then we're going to take our cake flour and our cocoa powder, and we're going to whisk this in to our little batter. Get it all out. And this time I'll use a spoon. We're just going to whisk this in. I'm sorry, we're just not whisking in, we're just going to sift it in to our little batter. Now the recipe tells you to do this because you do not want to deflate the cake mixture, and because we whipped a lot of air into it, so we want that air to stay in. The air in this recipe is going to help our cake to rise. The leavening agent is also eggs, but we're also using air as well, and that's why we use the wire whip attachment to incorporate air into our cake. Okay. Now the original recipe from the anime was for a Jacone cake, Jacone sponge cake, and the Jacone sponge cake is just a sponge cake with it made from almond flour. So what I'm doing with this mixture right here is I'm folding it in. I want to be very careful not to deflate the egg whites. Chef, the other Chef Sinclair is doing some work, and I didn't want her voice to carry into our video, but it's okay. But no, next time I'm going to get Miss Chef to collaborate with us, and we can do a video together with our class and your class and her class. Oh, looks like we need a little bit more batter from the other one, which is fine, because I did not exactly measure out 1/8 of the batter. Okay, once we get it tight, we're going to take this and fold it back into the main batter. And it's not a lot of mix in here. Now I'm going to add this back to the remaining batter. And it'll be a lot easier to fold because there's just more of it. Okay. Clean my mess up as I go. Okay. Clean. Always clean as you go. It makes the whole process a lot easier. Now we're going to fold again. And this one's going to be a lot easier because there's more batter. And we just don't want to deflate our eggs. So just do it gently. It'll come together. I'm gonna use a whisk here. You can still fold with the whisk, you just have to be gentle. And this is what we're looking for. And I probably did deflate the egg whites, but it happens. Nothing we can do there. It happens. Alright, so now we're going to take our sheet pan that's been lined. And for what we're going to be doing, it doesn't necessarily have to be spread all the way out. You know what?